Assalamu alaikum. This is Protusha Burwal welcoming you to the English news from Btv-Chattogram. Let's begin with the top stories. 45th martyrdom anniversary of President Ziaur Rahman today. Prime Minister Tareq Rahman pays tribute at Martyr Ziaur Rahman's grave in the capital. People from all walks of life, including BNP leaders and activists, paid tribute at the grave of martyr President Ziaur Rahman. Judiciary to decide on trial of martyr President Ziaur Rahman's assassination, says Finance Minister as party leaders and activists paid tribute at his first grave in Chattogram. Prime Minister Tareq Rahman calls upon BNP leaders and activists to dedicate building country imbued with ideals of martyr Ziaur Rahman. Martyr President Ziaur Rahman to be remembered for his honesty and patriotism, comment BNP leaders and activists in Chattogram. US awaits President Trump's decision on agreement finalization for ending war with Iran as message exchange continues. And PSG to face off Arsenal in UEFA Champions League final tonight. Viewers, those were the top stories. Now moving on to the details. Today marks the 45th martyrdom anniversary of Shohid President Ziaur Rahman, the great proclaimer of independence and introducer of multi-party democracy. The life of Ziaur Rahman, who rose from being an immensely courageous warrior to a statesman, was filled with action, significant events and struggle. The Declaration of Independence, leadership on battlefield and firmness in state government all combined make Ziaur Rahman a unique chapter in the political history of Bangladesh. It was the turbulent month of March 1971, as the nation was fighting for its very existence, that historic declaration was broadcast from the Kalurghat radio station in Chattogram. I am Major Zia speaking. On that day, Major Ziaur Rahman declared the independence of Bangladesh. This declaration inspired the masses across the country to join the liberation war and provide direction to the freedom fighters. During the war, he transformed from a professional military officer into a frontline fighter. As a sector commander, he led with courage and discipline. After independence, when the country was devastated by severe political instability, economic crisis and administrative weakness, Ziaur Rahman assumed the enormous responsibility of leading the state. As president, he introduced a different political path for the country. He institutionalized the restoration of multi-party democracy, freedom of the press and opportunities for the political participation. His concept of Bangladesh nationalism was widely discussed as an effort to unite the nation. As Bangladesh was moving forward under the leadership of President Ziaur Rahman with unprecedented achievements in various sectors, the tragic day of May 30, 1981 arrived. At the Chattogram Circuit House, President Ziaur Rahman became the victim of a brutal assassination carried out by a group of misguided army personnel. The sudden and tragic killing of the president left the entire nation in shock and mourning. Huge crowds poured onto the streets of Dhaka. Millions attended his funeral pyre, making it one of the largest funeral gatherings in the history of Bangladesh. Even after more than 4 decades since his martyrdom, Shohid President Ziaur Rahman remains at the center of political discussion and evaluation. His ideals, leadership and vision of the state continue to have a significant influence on the politics of Bangladesh today. BNP Chairman and Prime Minister Tariq Rahman today paid tribute to Shohid President Ziaur Rahman on his martyrdom anniversary. He paid tribute by placing a floral wreath at the mausoleum of Shohid President Ziaur Rahman at Jia Udan in the capital's Sher-e-Bangla Nagar this morning. Later, as BNP Chairman, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman, accompanied by senior party leaders, laid another wreath and offered prayers. On the occasion of the 45th martyrdom anniversary of Ziaur Rahman, founder of the Bangladesh Nationalist Party BNP and former president of Bangladesh, a large number of people began gathering at Jia Udan from the morning to pay their respects. Leaders and activists of BNP's affiliated and associate organization laid wreaths at the site. Many also offered prayers and supplications. Representatives of various social, cultural, and professional organizations also paid tribute. People from different walks of life who came to pay their respects said that the eventful life, deep patriotism, self-reliance oriented development vision, and ideals of Shohid President Ziaur Rahman will remain a source of inspiration for future generations. As the day progressed, the mausoleum of Shohid President Ziaur Rahman and former Prime Minister Khaleda Zia became covered with flowers offered as symbols of respect and love. Finance Minister Amir Khosrow Mahmood Chaudhry said the trial of the assassination of martyred President Ziaur Rahman will be decided by the courts, not by any political party. He made the remarks today while speaking to reporters after paying tribute at the first grave of late President Ziaur Rahman in Rangunia of Chattogram, along with State Minister for Land, Barrister Mir Mohammed Hilal. The Finance Minister said Ziaur Rahman wanted a better and richer Bangladesh. He also said the country is moving forward under the leadership of his son Tariq Rahman. On the occasion of the 45th martyrdom anniversary of late President Ziaur Rahman, party leaders and activists began arriving at the memorial site in Jianagar from the morning to pay their respects. Leaders and activists of BNP's Chattogram Division, Metropolitan, District, Upazila and municipal units, as well as its associate organizations, also paid tribute at the memorial. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has distributed food items and clothes at various ports in the capital on the occasion of 45th martyrdom anniversary of Shohid President Ziaur Rahman. The Prime Minister launched the food and clothes distribution program on the Rajdhani High School premises on Manik Mia Avenue in the capital this morning. Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmed, State Minister for Youth and Sports Mohammad Aminul Haq, and Dhaka North City Corporation Administrator Shafqul Islam Khan Milton were present at the event. Later, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman distributed food and clothing items at Shamoli Square, Government Bangla College, Mirpur 10 Adorsho High School, Pallavi Metro Station, ECB Chatur, Kuril Bisho Road and Mirul Bata under the initiative of various units and associate organizations of Dhaka City North BNP. In this program, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman said the politics of Shohid Zia was to stand by the people, to help the people and build the nation. He called for taking envoys to dedicate oneself to the work of nation building, inspired by the ideals of Shohid Zia on the occasion of the 45th martyrdom anniversary of Shohid Zia. Besides, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman distributed food items and clothes among the poor and destitute people in the Khilgaon area of Dhaka South City. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman took part in the food and clothing distribution program organized by Juba Dal and Shromik Dal Dhaka South City, Shechashebok Dal, Central Committee, Chhatra Dal Dhaka South City, Jashus Central Committee and Zia Monch in front of the BNP Central Office. Among others, BNP Secretary General and LGRD Minister Mirza Fakhrul Islam was present. In this time, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman called upon everyone to stand by the helpless people according to their capacity from their respective positions. Now, international news. Iran's foreign ministry spokesman Ismail Baghei has said exchanges of messages with the United States are continuing to sign a memorandum of understanding to end the war, but no final agreement has been reached. Ismail Baghei said that Iran will make decisions based on the interests and rights of the people, not under any threat. According to Iran state news agency IRNA, Baghei reiterated Tehran's stance that negotiations are currently focused on ending the war and do not concern the nuclear issue. The comments come as U.S. President Donald Trump had a meeting with top aides on Friday at the White House to make a final determination on a potential deal. However, the meeting concluded without clarity on the next steps. A White House official said that a Situation Room meeting on Iran has concluded after lasting approximately 2 hours, reiterating that President Donald Trump will only agree to a deal that meets his interests and his state red lines. The official said Trump would only make a deal that's good for America, adding that Iran can never be allowed to obtain a nuclear weapon. Meanwhile, U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth on Saturday said the U.S. is ready to restart attacks on Iran if a deal cannot be reached. Speaking at the Shangri-La Dialogue, Asia's premier forum for defense leaders, militaries, and diplomats, the Pentagon chief said President Donald Trump was patient and wants to make a great deal that ensures Iran does not get a nuclear weapon. Satellite images reveal China is constructing a massive, unprecedented military infrastructure network in the northwestern desert to shield its nuclear arsenal from a potential U.S. surprise attack. Some satellite images recently reviewed by Reuters have made clear the picture of China's secret and vast military activities. The satellite images show that a military network has been built covering thousands of square kilometers centered on the Hami nuclear silo or missile storage area in the eastern Xinjiang region. According to security analysts, it is being built in such a way that a possible first strike by the United States cannot be completely destroy China's nuclear arsenal, and Beijing can maintain the ability to respond. Back to national news. The 45th martyrdom anniversary of the martyr prison was observed in Chattogram city with various programs. A food distribution program was organized at Kajidir Circle in the city today, organized by Chattogram unit of Ziaur Rahman Foundation. Finance and Planning Minister Amir Khusro Mahmood Chaudhry was the chief guest on the occasion. He said, BNP does everything for the people as Ziaur Rahman was the leader of the people. We have to build a new Bangladesh by embodying his ideal. Chattogram City Mayor Dr. Shahdat Hussain presided over, while MP Irshad Ullah and Abu Sufyan were present as the special guests in the program. BNP leader Abul Hashim Bakur and leaders of various levels of Chattogram Metropolitan Unit of BNP were present in the event. Food was distributed among the underprivileged people present at the program. Meanwhile, a discussion meeting, prayer and Milad Mahfil were organized at the seminar hall of Zia Memorial Museum in the city. Chattogram City Mayor Dr. Shahdat Hussain was present as the chief guest in the program. He said that many attempts were made to erase the name of martyr President Ziaur Rahman from the history of Bangladesh, but people from all walks of life joined the liberation war following his declaration of independence. Chattogram Divisional Commissioner Dr. Muhammad Ziauddin, Chattogram Metropolitan Police Commissioner Hassan Muhammad Shaukat Ali, Chattogram Range Additional DIG Sanjay Sarkar, Chattogram Superintendent of Police Muhammad Masood Alam addressed the occasion as special guests. Chattogram Deputy Commissioner Mahmoud Johidul Islam Mia presided over, while Chattogram Press Club President Johidul Islam Kochi and Museum Deputy Keeper Orpita Dashgupta, among others, addressed the occasion. Earlier, Chattogram City Mayor Dr. Shahdat Hussain began the day's program by paying tribute to martyr President Ziaur Rahman by placing a wreath at the Biplab Udyan of Sholo Shahar area in the city. A discussion meeting organized on the occasion of the 45th martyrdom anniversary of Martyr President Ziaur Rahman by the Jatiyotawadi Samajik Sanskritik Sangstha Jashush Metropolitan North and South District Units was held today. State Minister for Land and Chittagong Hill Tracts Affairs Barrister Mir Muhammad Helaluddin was present as the chief guest in the program held at the July Revolution Memorial Hall of the Chattogram Press Club in the afternoon. Jashu's Central Convening Committee member Aminul Islam presided over, while MP Irshad Ullah and Abu Sufyan, Metropolitan Unit of BNP member Secretary Najmur Rahman, University of Chittagong Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. Muhammad Al Furqan, University of Chittagong Nationalist Teachers Forum President Professor Dr. Muhammad Al Amin, and leaders of Jashush addressed the occasion. The speaker said, Martyr President Ziaur Rahman played an important role in establishing the independence, sovereignty and multi-party democracy of Bangladesh. His ideology and political philosophy are still a source of inspiration in the country's democratic movement. Now, sports news. Football. A historic night of European football awaits as Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal face off tonight in the final of the 71st UEFA Champions League at the Peşkaş Arena. The match kicks off at 10 p.m. Bangladesh time. The French giants enter as defending champions, hunting for back-to-back European crowns. A victory tonight makes them the first team since Real Madrid to successfully retain the Champions League trophy. Fresh up capturing the first English Premier League title in 22 years, the Gunners are playing in their first Champions League final since 2006. Michael